by crashing his car at 80 miles an hour into a barrier.
Thankfully survived, and now Josh Quigley will cycle 80 countries on 6 continents to raise awareness of mental health issues, and he joins us now. Lovely to see you, Josh. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. Great to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Tell us briefly, first of all, what made you take that huge drastic step last May?
At the beginning of 2015, I was going through a really bad period of my life, suffering quite badly from what I think was depression. I just felt like I didn't have any energy to do anything. I was just always struggling to get out of bed, just feeling really low. And I had a lot of suicidal thoughts. And for about 4 or 5 months, I just felt like I just didn't want to be here and I wanted to end my life. Then one night, it just got all a bit much for me. And May the 26th, I got out of my room. I thought, I'm just going to do it tonight, this is it. And I went out of my car and intentionally went out with the purpose of killing myself. And I drove it into a concrete barrier on the motorway at over 80 miles an hour, and somehow I survived. I still don't know to this day how I'm here, but I am, and that's the most important thing.
You've used your experience in a very positive way now, haven't you? Tell us about the challenge that you're taking on.
So after that, I realised that I really felt like I've been kept alive for a reason. I had no physical injuries at all, and at the speed I was going, it's just inconceivable that. Yeah, no physical injuries at all, 80 miles an hour, and I thought,
Very lucky.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought I've really been kept alive for a reason. There was something I've still not done in this earth yet that I still need to do. I never knew what that was at first. It took me a little bit of soul search and took me a little bit of time, and then I finally sort of penny dropped, and I thought, I need to show people that it can get better. I need to use my second chance to show people who are maybe feeling suicidal like I was, that it can get better, and you know what, you can achieve anything you've ever wanted to achieve.
And is this big challenge that you're about to take on, is this something you've concentrated on for quite a long time to help you manage depression and live with it, or have you taken other kind of routes to manage it as well?
I think what's been really good for me was I got to a point in September, through some of this stuff I was reading and learning about, that I learned that it's up to me, I'm in control of my mind. And I've been reading a lot of stuff that's helping me manage my depression. And you need to accept that you're going to have days where you don't feel the best, but I think it's all about accepting that's going to happen. And I think it's just all about learning and educating yourself on how to deal with how you're feeling, and more importantly, talking about it. The biggest benefit to me is by talking about it is that people can now help me and support me, and when they know what you're going through, they can offer the help.
It's so important that, because you said that you read books, so you've obviously done a lot of research into it in your own time. Is that through advice from people that you have spoken to, or did you take that upon yourself to learn more about it?
I love reading. I'm quite an ambitious person. I'm always trying to better myself and develop myself. So when I was reading these books just to help myself, to be honest, and it was through reading that I've really learned a lot about depression, about how to deal with it, and that's things that I think I can teach other people. And that's why through the work that I'm doing, I'm trying to share the stuff that I'm learning so I can help other people.
So tell me about this challenge. What exactly are you doing?
So the challenge was originally I was going to be visiting 80 countries spread over 6 different continents in a Scottish morph suit to raise awareness of mental health and just to get people talking about it. And then, well, before I left, I was going to be wanting to tour around Scotland, and then I found out that I was going to be banned from driving. I was getting criminally charged with it, and I thought, well, I can't tour Scotland anymore. And I thought, well, how am I going to do it? I still really want to go around Scotland and see the country and get as much support for this as possible. And then I went along to see Chris Hoy speaking, who I was trying to get on board as an ambassador. And his talk that day just blew me away. It was incredible. He was talking about the mindset of a champion and all the stuff he was talking about, how he used in sport, I'm using for my mental health and for me to feel good about myself. And I just felt like he was speaking to me that day, and I thought, you know what, why don't I cycle around Scotland? So that was where the idea came from. And I thought, well, if I'm cycling around Scotland, I'm sort of setting a bit of precedent. I'm going to have to cycle the world. So that's where the challenge, that's where the idea came from, cycling around the world.
So you're cycling around the world, and you're all in need of raising awareness for mental health issues in young men. Tell me, is there a real problem in Scotland for young men and mental health?
It's a massive problem, not just for young men, for people of any gender at any age. I'm not focused on just young people or men. I'm just focused on anybody who's feeling suicidal. That's what I'm passionate about, suicide prevention in general. And
have you had an effect on people?
The greatest part about this campaign so far has been there's been thousands of messages from all over the world of people who are saying that I'm inspiring them. And out of those messages, I had one girl who got in touch with me and said, I can't believe I'm writing this to a complete stranger, but I've been feeling suicidal. I'd written a suicide note and I'd planned to do it this week. I was just thinking how I was going to do it. I then came on Facebook and seen your video and decided not to.
Josh, you're an inspiration, and it's an amazing story, and good luck with the challenge.
Thank you so much,
Fantastic.
Josh.
Now, we've got to take a break.